All right, a very quick one. Happy New Month, 1st October 2025. Welcome to the month of October. Gege said we shouldn't marry again, we should abolish marriage, literally. Said that marriage doesn't benefit men, that women are now seeing marriage as poverty elevation program, where they are coming into marriage to take poverty away from their lineage, which somehow, to some certain extent, it's true because that is how it's supposed to be. But he is saying that eventually, even the women are even looking for a way to even leave the marriage. So even our women, immediately they can take care of themselves, they become independent, which is also true. You see, immediately a woman start earning money, she can now pay for her rent, she can now pay for maybe get her own house, buy herself a car. She doesn't really need a man anymore. She doesn't really need a man, especially if she has maybe a child or so, or children. That's it for her. You know, it's all because we have gotten this wrong ideology about marriage. We think that marriage is just two adults coming in together to do partnership, and because we have just, I think we have gotten it all wrong, all wrong, all wrong. Your wife is supposed to come in to build life with you. I keep saying this repeatedly. There should be something that you are building. So you marry this woman is coming in to expand what you are building. When there is something that both of you are building, it's very hard for that woman to leave. She is sacrificing. Some of the men will even tell their wife, I don't want my wife to be working. I'm an African man. I want my wife to be a sit-at-home mother or mom and all of that. What you are doing, you don't even know what you are doing. You don't. It wasn't supposed to be like that. She is an helpmate. She was designed. She was naturally designed to complement you. Build something and let your woman be the general manager of that thing. As that thing is growing, she is answering to you at work as her boss. Coming back home, she is still answering to you as her husband. If she wants to go on leave, she writes leave letter and send to her husband and pray and wish that their husband will approve it. If you don't approve it, if it doesn't pass the standard of the work ethics, you don't approve it. When you are at work, she answers to you as her boss. You check what she is doing. You check the purchases. How did money go through? You pay her salary as your general manager. Then if you are using your own personal money to pay her or giving her allowance as your wife, that's different, or buying her additional stuffs. But when she is building her career in your own company, you notice that the woman will not even think of going anywhere. She will not leave you. How will she leave? How? Will you leave a multi-million company you have been building with your husband for 10 years? You have been building a company with your husband. Your marriage is 10 years old. You have kids. The reason why a marriage that is 10 years old marriage and a woman is seeking for divorce is because the woman is not building anything with the husband. The woman has her own money. The man has his own money. So at some point, the woman feels, I have my own money. I can take care of myself. Why do I need coverage? I can use my money to create this coverage. I don't need this man anymore. I don't need him. That's the honest truth. That is how a woman is naturally wired. We wanted to empower our women. It's a beautiful thing. We have empowered them. But we were supposed to empower them under our still be covering. In other words, you still need to be higher than your wife. She still needs to look up to you. And she will not leave. Can you just imagine that your wife has built a company with you for 10 years? She is the general manager of that company. That company is growing. She is looking at opening branches. And you are telling me that she will apply to divorce you as the husband? When she divorces you, what will happen to the company? Answer now. And you too, as the husband, you think you will send your wife away. You cannot send your wife away, because if you send your wife away and your wife puts in resignation later, that particular position, nobody's going to fill in that gap. Any other person that is coming to the company will come in to rip you off. Your wife will not rip you off. So you will not even send her away. You people don't know. It's clear, but you people cannot see. Very clear. You cannot see. Very clear. Look, first of all, as a young man, before you get to 30, before you get to 11, 20, 25, have something that you are building, right? It should be big. You don't need to achieve all of it before you marry, but the dream should be big. Now, when you have this dream, now look for a woman that your attention, when you're looking for, it's not all fine women that you go to. You're looking at everything that wears skate attracts you. So long as she is fair, so long as she has pointed breasts, so long as she has nyash, attracts you, because you don't even have a vision. Have a vision first. When you now have a vision, you now be searching for a woman who will match this vision. You don't really care about yourself much. People can always take care of you. You can even pay a cook to cook for you. Don't really much about yourself as a man much. Look at this vision that I have. Who is going to manage this vision with me? Go in, marry a woman who is going to come in and take that department. Now, she is coming in to be a general manager of this department. She understands her place in your life, that you are her boss at work. She reports to you. She comes to the house. She still submits to you as her husband. She doesn't have any issue. She is satisfied. She is okay. She is fulfilled in life. She wants her career to expand. Her career expands in life. She is so fulfilled. She has a husband. She doesn't start fighting you over you having another woman who needs her career to also expand. Your dream is big. This one is in charge of this. This other side needs an accountant. You marry an accountant and make the accountant in this department the general manager of this department. She grows with you. She cannot wake up one morning and say, I want to leave my husband. My people perish because of lack of. Imagine Gege with all his strength telling young men that they should not marry. So we should abolish. I posted on my status, so we should abolish marriage. The question I should ask you, you will grow, Gege, you will grow to have a male child, a female child. You will have a daughter. Do you want your daughter not to be married? You have a sister. Do you want your sister not to be married? You will have a daughter, the one that you will really feel. Imagine for once that you are a man and you have a beautiful daughter. Wouldn't you want your daughter to be married? So why are you saying, because it is now your turn? You know that this marriage, after all, you don't want to take up responsibilities. You just want to live a carefree life. When I opened comment section, I cried. Young men were saying, he is right, he is right. But honestly, he is right. But what is the solution? The solution is polygamy. Reintroduce polygamy. Marriage is a very beautiful thing. Marriage is something that our forefathers, the marriage existed thousands of years before religion. Marriage was there before religion. Marriage was there before religion. Marriage was there before religion. Religion should not decide marriage for us. Marriage was there before religion is coming to tell you as an African man that you should practice monogamy. The monogamy is killing you. The monogamy is making you see that marriage has no purpose. Marriage doesn't benefit men. And that is why you are struggling. You cannot even create transgenerational wealth. You are struggling because a woman that was supposed to come in and be your helpmate, you have turned to become a sex, and you need to see a lover monogamous man who is taking drugs to make sure she can satisfy her wife in bed. She wants to last long and satisfy her. All what monogamy is all about is sex. How to satisfy your woman. How to satisfy your woman. How to do this. And we are becoming poorer and poorer and poorer and poorer. I want to make a video on John Bull. John is my son. I send him to school. I'll make a video on it. Thank you very much. Ebere Soko is your revolutionary thinker. I will do the thinking for us.